Alrighty, everyone. I'm sure you've already seen plenty of unboxings today, or I guess yesterday, because it came out yesterday. But I actually got this on launch day, which was, or the launch release, which was the 4th at GameStop. Ended up getting a free screen protector out of it. You know, I didn't have to pay for the warranty. I don't know. They seem pretty slammed, and the manager there was pretty cool. But anyways, today we got the Nintendo Switch 2. We will be unboxing this. This is purely just an unboxing and first impressions. Ooh, just going off the bat here, getting this open. Got the Switch, got the Joy-Cons here, and then I also got this separately. This was not from. You can only buy this, the GameCube controller, if you have a Nintendo Switch Online subscription. And then I got this bundled with, or there's no bundle with this, but I got this separately, also at the GameStop. So, yeah, it's the Pro Controller and the Nintendo GameCube controller. And this is the Mario Kart version, and wow, just right off the bat, this is reminds me of like a Kindle. Wow, I don't know why I said Kindle, but it just kind of reminds me of that, like the Kindle 7 inches. But we got the Joy-Cons here. There seems to be some packaging. What's in here? Oh, this is my code which you scratch off for Mario Kart. Make sure I don't lose that. And then we got HDMI cable. These are the mouse gates for mouse mode with the... Can you use the mouse mode on both Joy-Cons actually? I wonder, wait. Yeah, it looks like it does have that that sensor right there. Wow, just feeling these is already way different than I'm not even not even in the unboxing plastic. They feel way different, but more heftier is what I meant to say. We got the USB-C charge cable. This is the brick. Oh, interesting. It's modular, so you could plug in anything you want. It looks like it supports up to 60 watts for output, and 5, 9, 15, and 20 volts. Fluctuates between that. And it also fluctuates between 3, 15, 27, 45, and 60 watts. So, cool. Looks like it does support 240 as well, if you take this to a foreign country and use an adapter. Let's see, and then we have the Joy-Con grip. This is, oh, you know, I might be the first one to say it, but just this feels flimsier than the original Switch. But maybe it's because you don't have much bolstering there on the sides. And then the last in here should be the dock. Oh wow, this feels a lot more heavier than the other one. Well, feels a lot more heavier, but it's clearly still like mostly plastic, so. Looks like there's a vent there. I'm trying to see how you open this to get, oh, okay. Oh, it just clips on like the other one, okay. And then you have your, it'll be kind of hard to see, USB-C here, HDMI there, and a built-in Ethernet port there, so. Cool. I think there is a fan right here, that's where these vents are for. That helps cool the console. Oh, and there's 2 USB-A ports there, so. Cool, let's get this back in. And I think that is pretty much it for the Switch. Let me put all of the plastic back in here. Okay. Now let's unbox the Joy-Con. Okay, these do feel more hefty. Already said that. I'm saying hefty a lot, but I want to see how it feels with this. And also, here is the Switch 2. Wow. I was reading online that there is actually like a factory screen protector applied, just so that if the screen cracks, it contains it all in one piece. But moving past that, I'm gonna immediately apply this screen protector after this video is done. So, yeah, we have the left Joy-Con, which just, oh wow, okay, just a quick tug. Oh, it's a nice satisfying click. Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm putting a lot of force, and you cannot. I mean, you can. If you're holding the console like this, and you just like rip it from the bottom, it seems pretty easy. But I'm putting a lot of force, like with just 2, and it's like, oh, okay. Oh, okay, might have weakened that one. Let's try the left one. Okay. Anyways, if you want to see it durability tested, you could go and check out Jerry Rig Everything's video. But normally you're supposed to use these and pull it apart. Anyways, back to reviewing the console here. We have a USB-C port at the bottom. This is where it docks. These are just speaker ports right here. This is the kickstand, which I believe is metal, but it, well, I thought I heard mine squeaking already, but it's not. Kind of reminds me of a Switch Lite for some reason when looking at the back, but then you have your serial number, and then you have your micro SD Express. I'm sure those will go down in price. And then you have two vents here that seem to have like a metal mesh and a filter, probably for intake on the console, which means this is your exhaust at the top. And then you have your 3.5mm headphone jack, USB-C. I believe you could probably dock with the top too, but I'm not sure. Power button, volume buttons, and then game card slot, which it should be right over here. Get this open. Wow, this is way... Oh, okay, I see. It's not like the other one. You just clip it from the back here. Is that a magnet? No, it's like a metal casing. You see that? Interesting. Okay, let's power this on. Let's see if it has any juice. And it's not an OLED panel. It's just an IPS screen. That's 120 Hertz, so hopefully, oh, portable experience will be better. Wow, these speakers are actually pretty decent. Oops. And now I'm just going through a normal setup here, but that is pretty much the console unboxing. Let's get this, let's put this to the side here. Another thing I know is that these, the sticks on these feel a little bit better, but I am pretty sure they are still susceptible to Joy-Con drift, unfortunately. Pretty satisfying to use the eject now with this. And now let's see how this feels in here. I don't know if I like that. It feels kind of weird. Because, like, the edges of this kind of butt into your hand, like the palm of your hand. And, it's like you're holding it like this, you know? I don't know. Back to being docked into the console. Okay. So now let's move this aside, move this aside, unbox the Pro Controller here. This thing is packed tight. Okay, there we go. Okay, I wasn't kidding. It was packed tight. Okay. USB-C. Put this with the other one, which is all here. All my cables are going in that pile. Okay. Controller's fine. I do like the dual tone there. It's white, or it's like gray. It's kind of like an off-white. No, it's like gray. Like a light gray. In the parts that you're not touching, but immediate thoughts, this feels pretty similar. It feels smaller, you know. I have another one over here that I have from the Switch 1, and this is just one that I have a custom shell mod, but I don't know. You know, it's because they angled the grips inward, I think. Hang on, let me just hold this. I'm holding it like that, right? Like coming out, and this one, I'm coming in, you know? It's like they shrinked it. Put them on top of each other. Yeah, it does look like it is smaller. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. I do like the back paddle buttons though, so you can hopefully customize that in software. And then last but not least, let's get the GameCube controller unboxed. So plastic screen. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this side of this. It is because it's like brand new, but this feels like a cheap shell. Like, but looking at it, no, the sticks are not clickable. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. These buttons feel weird. Just coming from an OG GameCube controller, you know. But you got your Z button here, you got your connect button here, you got your home, screenshot, sync probably, ZL there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. First impressions, you know. And you have a USB-A to USB-C controller for, cable for that. So let's just really quick before I end up the video here, I'd like to compare the size of this, because I have them all here, and my Switch, which is right over here. So we have that. That's my normal Switch. And then here is my Steam Deck. So Steam Deck is just here. Let's can't really see that well, but here is the Switch 2, and here's my Steam Deck. Switch 2 is like almost the size of it. Yeah, maybe like an inch shorter on both sides, but definitely way lighter. So yeah, I'm curious to see there will be any cross save support between here and like potentially Steam. I doubt it. You know, it's Nintendo, but yeah, that wraps up the unboxing, first impressions, and I know it wasn't the highest quality, but hey, you know, I'd like to document my own experience on this. It's not every day that a new console launch from Nintendo happens, you know. So yeah, let me know if you want any comparisons, specific tests, any questions in the comments, and oh, just another note. There's a little rubber stopper here on the. This is not the kickstand, but it's like on the bottom of the console. Might be hard to see, but yeah. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the follow-up video, which I have planned, involving a Game Boy.